Have you ever imagined that someone just 30 years old could suffer a heart attack? It sounds impossible to many people. After all, heart attacks have long been associated with old age. But today, that belief is becoming dangerously outdated. Around the world, more and more people in their 20s and 30s are being rushed to emergency rooms with life-threatening heart attacks. The question is no longer whether it can happen to young adults. The real question is why it is happening so often. Most people believe that youth automatically means good health. They assume that a young heart can handle late nights, fast food, constant stress, smoking, and a lack of exercise without consequences. Unfortunately, the human body does not work that way. Your heart does not measure your age. It responds to how you treat it every single day. A heart attack does not usually happen without warning inside the body. It is often the result of damage that builds up silently over many years. To understand why, we first need to understand how the heart works. Your heart is a powerful muscle that pumps oxygen-rich blood throughout your body. To keep beating, it depends on its own network of blood vessels called coronary arteries. These arteries deliver oxygen and nutrients directly to the heart muscle. The problem begins when these arteries slowly become narrower. Fat, cholesterol, and other substances begin to collect inside the artery walls, forming deposits known as plaque. This process is called atherosclerosis. It develops gradually, often without causing any symptoms. A person may feel perfectly healthy while dangerous changes are taking place inside their body. The real danger comes when one of these plaques suddenly ruptures. The body immediately tries to repair the damage by forming a blood clot. But if that clot completely blocks the artery, oxygen can no longer reach part of the heart muscle. Within minutes, heart cells begin to die. This is what doctors call a heart attack. Every minute matters because the longer the blockage remains, the greater the damage to the heart. So why are heart attacks becoming more common in people around 30 years old? One of the biggest reasons is the modern lifestyle. Many young adults spend long hours sitting in front of computers or smartphones. Physical activity has become less common than ever before. Fast food, processed meals, sugary drinks, and excessive salt have replaced healthier diets. These habits contribute to obesity, high cholesterol, and high blood pressure, all of which increase the risk of heart disease. Stress is another major factor that many people underestimate. Deadlines, financial pressure, career competition, social media, and constant mental exhaustion keep the body in a state of chronic stress. During stress, the body releases hormones such as adrenaline and cortisol. These hormones temporarily raise blood pressure and make the heart work harder. When this continues for months or years, it can significantly increase the risk of cardiovascular disease. Poor sleep has also become a serious health concern. Many young people sleep only 4 or 5 hours each night because of work, entertainment, or endless scrolling on their phones. Medical research has shown that long-term sleep deprivation is associated with higher blood pressure, obesity, diabetes, and increased inflammation throughout the body. All of these conditions place additional strain on the heart. Smoking remains one of the most dangerous risk factors regardless of age. Cigarette smoke damages the lining of blood vessels, raises blood pressure, lowers oxygen levels in the blood, and makes blood more likely to clot. Even vaping, often promoted as a safer alternative, may still expose users to substances that can affect cardiovascular health. Combined with other unhealthy habits, smoking dramatically increases the risk of an early heart attack. Diabetes is another silent threat. High blood sugar gradually damages blood vessels and nerves throughout the body, including those that supply the heart. Many young adults have prediabetes or type 2 diabetes without realizing it because symptoms may be mild or absent during the early stages. Without proper treatment, the risk of heart disease rises significantly. High blood pressure is often called the silent killer because it rarely causes noticeable symptoms. Yet it constantly forces the heart to work harder than normal, damaging arteries over time. Many people discover they have high blood pressure only after experiencing a serious medical emergency. Family history also plays an important role. If close relatives experienced heart disease or heart attacks at a young age, your own risk may be higher. While genetics cannot be changed, lifestyle choices still have a powerful impact. Healthy habits can significantly reduce the overall risk, even for people with a family history of heart disease. One of the most dangerous misconceptions is believing that fit-looking people cannot have heart attacks. Appearance alone does not reveal what is happening inside the arteries. Someone may have a normal body weight while still having high cholesterol, uncontrolled blood pressure, or hidden heart disease. Regular health checkups are often the only way to detect these risks before they become life-threatening. Recognizing the warning signs can save a life. The most common symptom is pressure, tightness, or pain in the center of the chest that may spread to the left arm, shoulder, neck, jaw, or back. Some people experience shortness of breath, cold sweats, nausea, dizziness, or sudden unexplained fatigue. However, not every heart attack looks the same. Some people experience only mild discomfort, while others collapse without warning. Any suspected heart attack should be treated as a medical emergency, and emergency medical services should be contacted immediately. The encouraging news is that many heart attacks can be prevented. Regular physical activity, a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins, maintaining a healthy weight, avoiding tobacco, limiting alcohol, managing stress, getting 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep, and having regular medical checkups can dramatically lower the risk of heart disease. Your heart works tirelessly every second of every day. It never takes a vacation. It never asks for recognition. Yet every choice you make either strengthens it or slowly weakens it. A heart attack at 30 is not simply about age. It is often the result of years of unnoticed damage combined with preventable risk factors. The decisions you make today will determine how healthy your heart remains tomorrow. Protect it before it sends you a warning that you cannot ignore. The truth is, many people believe a heart attack happens suddenly, without any warning at all. But in reality, the process usually begins years before the emergency. The body often sends small signals that are easy to ignore. Feeling unusually tired after climbing a few stairs, becoming short of breath during simple activities, experiencing occasional chest discomfort, or noticing an irregular heartbeat may seem insignificant. Many people blame stress, lack of sleep, or simply getting older. Unfortunately, ignoring these warning signs can allow heart disease to progress unnoticed. Another reason heart attacks are increasing in younger adults is the growing problem of metabolic syndrome. This condition is a combination of several health problems occurring at the same time, including high blood pressure, excess abdominal fat, elevated blood sugar, and unhealthy cholesterol levels. When these conditions exist together, the risk of heart disease increases dramatically. The alarming part is that millions of people have metabolic syndrome without even knowing it because they feel perfectly normal. The rise of ultra-processed foods has also changed the way our bodies function. Many modern meals are loaded with unhealthy fats, refined sugars, preservatives, and excessive sodium. These ingredients not only contribute to weight gain, but also trigger chronic inflammation inside the body. Scientists now recognize inflammation as one of the key drivers of cardiovascular disease. Healthy arteries are smooth and flexible, but chronic inflammation damages their inner lining, making it easier for cholesterol to stick and plaque to develop. Technology has made life easier, but it has also made people less active than ever before. Decades ago, daily life naturally involved walking, physical labor, and outdoor activities. Today, many people spend 10 or even 12 hours sitting. Long periods of inactivity, slow metabolism, reduce calorie burning, weaken the heart muscle, and increase the risk of obesity and diabetes. Even regular exercise cannot completely eliminate the negative effects of sitting all day, which is why doctors encourage people to move frequently throughout the day. Mental health also has a stronger connection to heart health than many people realize. Anxiety and depression are not only emotional conditions, they also affect the body physically. People experiencing chronic anxiety often have higher heart rates, elevated blood pressure, increased inflammation, and unhealthy coping habits such as smoking, overeating, or alcohol consumption. These factors combine to increase cardiovascular risk over time. Another hidden danger is ignoring routine medical checkups. Many young adults assume that annual health screenings are only necessary for older people. As a result, conditions such as high cholesterol, diabetes, or hypertension remain undiagnosed for years. A simple blood pressure measurement or blood test can reveal problems long before symptoms appear. giving people the opportunity to make changes that could prevent a future heart attack. Exercise remains one of the most powerful forms of prevention, but not all exercise is equally beneficial. Consistency matters more than intensity. Walking for 30 minutes most days of the week, cycling, swimming, or strength training can improve blood circulation, lower blood pressure, increase good cholesterol, reduce stress, and strengthen the heart itself. Even small improvements made consistently over time can have a significant impact on long-term heart health. Nutrition is equally important. A healthy heart thrives on foods rich in fiber, healthy fats, vitamins, and minerals. Fresh vegetables, fruits, nuts, seeds, fish, beans, and whole grains provide nutrients that protect blood vessels and reduce inflammation. At the same time, reducing processed meats, sugary beverages, excessive salt, and trans fats can significantly lower the risk of cardiovascular disease. Hydration is another factor that often goes unnoticed. Water helps maintain healthy blood circulation and supports nearly every function in the body. Chronic dehydration may place additional strain on the cardiovascular system, especially during physical activity or hot weather. While drinking water alone cannot prevent heart disease, staying properly hydrated supports overall cardiovascular health. Many people also underestimate the importance of maintaining a healthy body weight. Excess body fat, especially around the abdomen, increases insulin resistance, raises blood pressure, and contributes to unhealthy cholesterol levels. Losing even a modest amount of weight can improve these risk factors and reduce the workload placed on the heart. One of the biggest myths surrounding heart attacks is that they only happen to people who look unhealthy. In reality, professional athletes, celebrities, business executives, and seemingly healthy young adults have all experienced heart attacks. External appearance cannot accurately reveal the condition of the arteries. Only proper medical evaluation can determine whether someone is truly at low or high risk. Perhaps the most powerful message is this: prevention always costs less than treatment. A few healthy decisions made every day may seem small, but over months and years they become life-saving habits. Every healthy meal, every walk, every good night's sleep, every cigarette avoided, and every medical checkup is an investment in the future of your heart. Your heart beats more than 100,000 times every single day without asking for anything in return except basic care. It supplies oxygen to every organ, every muscle, and every thought you have. It is one of the hardest working organs in your body, yet many people only begin to appreciate it after something goes wrong. The reality is simple. A heart attack at 30 is no longer a rare headline. It is becoming a warning for an entire generation. The good news is that knowledge leads to action, and action saves lives. Understanding the risks, recognizing the warning signs, and adopting healthier habits today can help protect not only your heart, but also the years of life that still lie ahead. Your future health is being shaped by the choices you make today. The question is not whether your heart is working for you. It always is. The real question is whether you are working to protect your heart.